Okay, let's talk about our first lesson, which is graphing linear function notes. So a quick review is that an ordered pair is x first and y. X moves in the direction left and right. Y moves in the direction up and down. So on question number 1, they give you a set of ordered pairs. So we're going to fill out the table. So I know x is first and y is second. So I've got 2, and then f of x is the same as the y value. So 4. And for my second ordered pair, I've got 0, 0. On my third ordered pair, I've got 1, 2. On my fourth ordered pair, 3, 6. And my last ordered pair, -1, -2. And the directions are missing, but they want us to graph the line using those ordered pairs. So on my first ordered pair, we're going to go to the right 2 since it's positive and up 4. So right 2, up 4, and put a dot. Then 0, 0 is right at the origin. 1, 2, to the right 1, up 2, to the right 3, up 6, and my last ordered pair is -1, -2. So if you have a straight edge, you can use that. Otherwise, just roughly connect those dots to make a straight line. Okay. On the second example, they're going to give us a domain values and a function. So remember, domain, these are all x values. So I'm going to go ahead and fill those in on the table. Okay, f of x, remember, is the same as y. So I've got y equals 1/3 times x. That's the function that's given. So on my first ordered pair, if x equals 6, I've got y equals 1/3 times 6, which gives me 2. On my next, I've got 1/3 times -3, which is -1. I've got 1/3 times x is 0, which is 0. 1/3 times -6, which is -2. And 1/3 times 3, which is 1. So then we're going to graph those ordered pairs. I've got 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up 2, -3, -1, 0, 0, -6, -2, 3, and 1. So I'm just going to go ahead and freehand this, and that's good. All right, let's look at a third example. So they give us just an equation. So since we don't have any domain values, we can pick any numbers that we want. For a line, you really just need 2, so you can pick negatives, 0, positives. It does not matter. I'm going to pick some negatives since my graph goes from 6 to 6. I like to pick 0, and I'm just going to pick, you can pick fractions, any number that you like. So then I'm going to substitute those x values into the equation. So on my first example, if I've got -3 times my x value of -2 plus 5, you can type that into a calculator or multiply. 6 plus 5 gives me 11, so that would be my y value. On my second example, same thing. I've got -3, my x value is -1, and it's still plus 5. Type that in, and we get 8. On my third example, x is 0, so the final value will be 5. My fourth example, -3, x is 1, so I'm going to get +2. And on my last x value, if I substitute x equals 2, I get -1. So we're going to plot those ordered pairs. Now, if your number goes off the graph, that's fine. Just estimate. So -2 and then up 11. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. -1, 8. 6, 7, 8. 0, 5. 1, 2. And 2, -1. And so you can see the dots make a linear pattern, and you can freehand sketch it. And my last example, just another practice if you need it. Otherwise, you can go ahead and start on the homework. They give us an equation, y equals x minus 9. They don't give us any values that we have to use, so go ahead and pick whichever values that you want. I'm just going to skip around. I'll pick -4. I'll pick -1. I love picking 0, 1, and let's pick 3. So I just pick a random assortment. And we're going to substitute these values in for x. So on my first value, I get y equals x is -4 minus 9, which is going to give me -13. My second one, I've got x is -1 minus 9. On my next example, x is 0. So I get -9. If x equals 1, and on my last example, so most of those are going to be off the graph, but that is fine. So don't be worried about which x values you pick. They will still make a line if you substitute them correctly. So -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. -1, -10, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 0, -9. 1, -8. And 3, -6. So because my graphs are off, the grid, they're going to make as close of a line as we can.